Hi everyone, welcome to Denver Solar Online. You have probably come across this video either because you're already on the website or you may have found it via YouTube or a Google search. In any event, welcome. The Denver Solar Online website has been designed to be a resource for folks in the Denver area who are considering purchasing solar. On the website you'll find a number and a growing number of articles related to home and business solar systems, and hopefully they're going to help you make a better decision about whether solar is right for you and which way to put it on your roof. Well, the day has finally come when solar has become not just affordable, but probably a better alternative than continuing to pay your utility company, at least in this part of the world. So let's look at how that's happened. Number one, we've all been part of this global recession, and that's had a huge impact on the solar industry. The governments in Europe, particularly Germany and Spain, had huge solar programs for anybody that wanted to put solar on their buildings. It was a quite attractive deal, and with the downturn in the global economy, those governments have switched off those programs or at least cut them back in a big way. So there was a period of time when the vast majority of the world's solar panels were being sold into Europe, and that has changed dramatically. In fact, the U.S. probably is the biggest market in the world at this point. So at the same time while that market was shutting down, over the past several years, the Chinese module manufacturers have been ramping up in a big way, increasing their production every year. And so when you combine those two things, all of a sudden we've had a huge flip-flop in the worldwide supply and demand. And that's driven the prices down significantly. In fact, over the last year, maybe 18 months, solar panel prices have been cut in half. And actually, if we look into the future, we can pretty much count on module prices continuing to drop because of the economy and also because of advances in the technology that we're using. Today we're using primarily the modules everybody's familiar with, the silicon cells. And thin film is, which is a different technology if you're not familiar with it, that uses amorphous silicone. Their prices, as soon as they really ramp up in a huge manufacturing capacity, will further cut the prices of photovoltaics. So the other pieces to this puzzle are, number one, electric rates, which no matter where in the country you reside, electric rates continue to grow. In fact, annual increases on average are somewhere in the 4 to 6% range. So your electric rates will continue to go up. Right now we have pretty good incentives in place here in the Denver market. There is a pretty attractive rebate coming from the utility company. Homeowners are also entitled to a very attractive federal tax credit. In fact, that tax credit is equivalent to 30% of the gross cost of a system, so it's a big chunk. Those incentives have made this pretty attractive, and actually you'll find that most solar companies are trying to push homeowners into doing a lease. And in the lease, because the leasing company is a commercial entity, they're also entitled to depreciate the equipment, which works out to about another 30%, and they pass some of that along in that lease that they're proposing to homeowners. So whether you're doing a cash purchase or a lease, those prices are getting very, very attractive. And of course, the final ingredient, particularly here in the Denver market, is that we get a lot of sunshine here. I guess nationwide people probably don't think of Denver as being a particularly sunny place, but it is. We get sun that's on par with places like Sacramento, California, which is a much hotter climate and very, very clear all the time. So things are really in place right now for people looking to put solar on their homes. So if you're looking for information to help you understand solar and figure out the best way to buy solar, I would encourage you to visit our website. There's several articles on the site already, and the numbers of articles are growing all the time. And if you have questions that aren't answered by those articles, please feel free to contact us. We'd be very happy to answer your questions and help you out. So good luck, and hopefully we'll speak to you sometime in the future.